Yeah, more music variety, Summit 107. It's a great morning out there. The sun's shining, and we're talking to you up in Fernie and Sparwood and up at the other end in the Columbia Valley.
After close to 5 years in the making, the East Kootenay's latest radio station is on the air.
It's been a long journey to get from the start of the process to getting the station launched, but we're excited to be here now.
Summit 107, a division of Clear Sky Radio, follows the adult contemporary format, something that up until now hasn't been heard in the East Kootenay.
Bringing that music format to town, the people that like the type of music that we're playing, they've been really embracing the station.
Yeah, broadcasting from downtown Cranbrook out to the East Kootenays, up in the Columbia Valley and the Elk Valley too. More music variety, Summit 107.
Creston native Dennis Walker has returned to the Kootenays after more than 20 years behind the mic in Penticton. Summit 107's morning announcer admits that after all this time, Cranbrook isn't quite like he remembers.
Growing up in Creston and coming to Cranbrook, it always seemed like Cranbrook was such a big place, but now it doesn't seem as big anymore. With all the events that are happening throughout the fall and winter season, we're going to be as close to you as we possibly can. We're trying to get to the events that are happening in this area. I do the type of radio that is small town. A conversation that's close to home is what I always like to say. We're trying to talk about things that are happening here and put the focus on anything that's happening local.
At 12 o'clock, it's sunny and 15 degrees in Cranbrook. Good afternoon.
In the newsroom is Sarnia, Ontario native Josh Hoffman, who's relishing his new role.
It's kind of like, somebody that has an empty stomach and there's a full table of food in front of them. You want to dive in and eat it all. And I've, been calling contacts and people and making those connections in Sparwood, Fernie, Invermere, Kimberley, here in Cranbrook, and it's a lot, but it keeps you busy.
The unfamiliar surroundings are nothing new for Hoffman, who's had stints in Northern Ontario, Nelson and Lethbridge before taking the anchor reporter role in Cranbrook. He's enjoying every minute of it.
I love waking up every morning and seeing the Rocky Mountains there. I have never seen so many deer in my life. There's deer everywhere. There's deer running at us out of the windows the other day.
More music variety. This is Summit 107. You've got the Mark Nichols Show, and remember, tomorrow we're live on location.
And before that, you heard Let Your Hair Down by Magic. Casey Lee here. Happy Friday, you made it. So earlier this week, I talked about the happiest countries in the world according to the UN's 2015 Happiness Report.
Joining Hoffman and Walker are Richmond's Casey Lee and veteran Mark Nichols. The four would come together for the first time in early September, forming Summit 107's original on-air team.
We walked in, everybody sat around a table, introduced themselves to each other, and we've started from there.
I don't think any of us had been in a situation like this, where we're going to start something brand new. So it was motivating because everybody was so excited.
It takes a good week or two for everybody to sort of get used to each other, but they're all radio people. They're all experienced in the broadcast industry. So even though they don't know each other personally, they all know how to do their jobs.
It's exciting times for this crew as they look to make their mark on the East Kootenay airwaves.
We want to do a good job, and we want to reflect what's going on in these communities, and we want to, be a positive influence here. From the Summit 107 News Center, I'm Josh Hoffman.
And for Go in Cranbrook, I'm James Farnan.